Hello, I'm Catriona Morten, I'm a sensory motor psychotherapist, and today we're going to be taking a look at our relationship with our emotions, and we'll be looking at happiness. Just as a kind of kick-off, out of curiosity, what does everybody think of as happy? What's your definition of happy? How do you know if you're happy or not? What's your expectation of how happy you are going to be in any given day, in any given week? What percentage of time do you expect to be happy? And how do you know you're happy? What does it look like? It's something that needs a bit of examining, because what is our expectation of it? What do we think when we see other people who are happy? If we see people that are happy and laughing and smiling, do we think, oh, isn't that wonderful? Look at that lovely, happy person. Do we get jealous? Do we think, take your happiness and keep it at home, you horrible, happy person. Don't inflict that on me. When we see groups of people laughing, whether they're out in a park or inside in a restaurant or a pub, do we think, oh wow, those people are having such a lovely, happy time. I'm so pleased for them. Or do we think, I wish they'd tone their happiness down a bit and, just keep it quiet. Don't be so exuberant with your happiness. When we're born, babies, everybody looks at a baby and babies chuckle and laugh a lot. It's great fun to make a baby laugh. It makes everybody laugh. When a baby laughs and chuckles, it's hilarious. Everybody laughs. Well, most people do. But that starts to change as we get older. Why are we told to tone our happiness down? Why does it feel like maybe it could be a little bit offensive if we're too happy? Or what if my happiness upsets somebody because they're having a really sad day? So maybe I should just keep my happiness to myself. Is it okay to walk down the street smiling? If it isn't, why isn't it? These are things that we really need to explore, because happiness is something that we say we want. There's hundreds of books written. There's hundreds of things about things that make you happy, things that bring you happiness and joy. What makes you happy? We're kind of told it's material things a lot of the time. Or is it having people that you enjoy spending time with? Do you hang out with people who are generally happy? Is it possible to just wake up happy and have a happy day? We really need to be able to reflect on this and think about it, because it's a very kind of out there emotion, but it can also be one that we just feel inside. How does your body tell you that this is a happy, good thing? When we can improve our relationship with happiness, then it can also feed into other things that kind of are all linked. Like, how do we know that we really enjoy something? How do we know we really like something? Do we know what we really like and what we don't like? Do we know what our favourite colours are? Do we know what our taste is? Do we know why we like certain foods and why we don't like certain foods? Those things are all connected with it. And, really being able to explore, what things do I like? What things make me happy? When am I at my happiest? What is it that's going on that actually makes me happy? Because it will be different things for everyone. But we need to be able to know what things and what circumstances make us happy, so that we can make sure we build more of those things in. It can be down to the really simplest of things that other people can't stand doing. Gardening. Some people, they love gardening and watching things grow. Other people, it's a horrible chore and they hate it. For some people, it can feel a bit risky being happy. If we have a very strong ambivalent attachment style that says, don't let your guard down, don't get too content, don't be too happy, because something awful will happen. I'm not allowed because something awful will happen, and then I'll feel worse than ever before. So it can feel quite risky. How risky does it feel for you to be happy? Does it feel okay to say, gosh, today I've had a really good day, or I feel so happy about X, Y, or Z today? Do we worry that we're kind of risking things? We're taking a bit of a gamble. It's like, ooh, what if, something bad is going to happen? Maybe I shouldn't be too happy. All of these things are things that we need to be able to ask ourselves that question. So, you know, when we just connect into ourselves, feeling yourself breathe, just connect with your body, and then ask yourself, how do you know when you're happy? Is it contentment? Is it pleasure? Is it laughing? Is it gradient? You know, we don't all walk around killing ourselves laughing all the time. We have different degrees of it. So just begin to explore, what does happiness mean to me? How much of my life do I expect to be happy? We can't expect to be happy 100% of the time, and that's okay. We have such a variety of emotions that we go through. Happiness and joy, it's one of them, but it's a very pleasurable one. It makes us very, very connected. When we can all laugh collectively at something, there's a real feeling of connectivity and enjoyment. Sometimes between families we have silly little things in jokes that are connected to something that makes us all laugh, makes us all happy, makes us feel part of a collective. And that's really, really important. So it's really worth exploring this relationship with your own happiness and your relationship with other people's happiness. Just start observing. What's your response and your reaction when you see people laughing and clearly happy? Just be aware of it, observe it, because it's definitely one, if we had a higher capacity for happiness, then it's very infectious. You know, if we can raise our happiness vibration, then everybody around us benefits to some degree. So it's definitely one worth giving some thought, giving some attention to, and just exploring your relationship with it. So I hope that you've enjoyed watching this, and I hope it's been helpful and useful and makes you think and makes you curious, because that's what it's all about. If you've enjoyed and liked this video, give us a big thumbs up, subscribe below, send us any questions, comments, anything that you want. We love getting them, and I'll look forward to seeing you again next time. Bye!